You are in my toilet. I'm just out of shower and I went to a Blaze class this morning. For anyone that doesn't know what Blaze is, it's this boxing, running, hit thing that the David Lloyd gym does. I'm poor, I don't pay for David Lloyd. That was a Christmas present that Andy got me once, and then he was trapped into paying for it for me forever. Okay? So I don't know, girlies, send that over to your boyfriends for a Christmas present, because that was a great present, well done. But I tried to go, when did I try to go? I tried to go like during the week, last week, and I showed up 2 minutes late, and did the guy that was taking the class not let me in? Didn't let me in, he was doing this. You know, he was doing this. And I stood there for about 0.5 seconds. So I thought, nah, that's what I'll do. I'll stand and get embarrassed while you try and make a mockery of me for showing up late. Is this school? Like, I've got trauma for school. I'm not doing this again. I will show up to your class whatever time I want. You're lucky I'm not in there with that bunch bag, because I swear to God, if you let me in, I'd have actually punched you. I would have cross-jabbed, hooked you. But anyway, I went this morning and I felt great. And it was a virtual class. So they've got big screens in Blaze. And it was a virtual Alistair, his name was, that took it. And it was fantastic, because see at the end of the class they do this thing, like if there's a teacher there, you go, right, everyone get in the middle. Well, they don't do that now because of COVID, so you just stand in your place, and they're like, and put your fists in, 3, 2, 1, Blaze. That's what you need to do. Absolutely not. And there's not one person in that class that wants to do it, because we're in Glasgow. Maybe just all of the UK, I would say, don't really want to do that. It's just not, I just don't think at 6:30 in the morning, when you've just pure sweated, that you want to do 3, 2, 1, Blaze. I feel like I'm forced. So I didn't need to do that this morning because it was a virtual class. Who's going to make me? So as you can tell, I've obviously got a lot of endorphins right now because it's really early and I'm speaking like a budgie. Do you all know what a budgie is? Do you know it's such a shame? My cousin Mark had a budgie once, and I fucking don't remember what it was called, maybe like Tweety or something very, just a normal budgie's name. Remember budgies were like a pure pet to have. But my big cousin Mark had a budgie, and sometimes it would escape, so like in order to catch them, he would put a dish towel just around them like that and get them in quickly. And one time it suffocated. Aww. And it was so tragic, it was such a shame. I want to say that the budgie was green, but is that just my imagination? Because I don't know if you can get budgies that are green. Also, this brush by whoever Naomi Chantel is, it's so nice, it's such a nice brush. So today's Monday. I did film a Q&A last week, but what I've gained to realise with YouTube is, like, see that it's not staged, right? Because I'm not being like, oh my god, that's so staged. Like, I'm just like, I'm off the bat, like I am a what's the actors? I'm an improv. I just improv. Like, I'm not saying that, but what I will say is like sitting down and answering questions, or like doing like a planned vlog YouTube video, I just don't think I come across like myself in them. It just feels very forced, and I don't know, I watched it back and I was like, I'm not sure. And to be honest, I can't really be arsed with getting any hate. So there was like one question that was like, my friends are not being nice to me, and I was like, cut them fucking off, see you fucking later. But like, what I should have said is like, oh, like sit them down and say like, oh, like guys, I don't think you're treating me nice. Whereas I'm like, no, cut the ties for your 10-year friendship. And then there was other ones like, should I give him a second chance? He said he's changed. And I was like, no, tell me fuck off. Whereas like, second chances might work, do you know what I mean? So I just thought, that's not for me. So I'm not going to do any of the videos anymore. Not that I say that I've did hunters, because I've not, I've really not. I think I did one Q&A about myself. That was just a wee bit of backstory. God Complex is back because well, I'm not saying always, because I don't always, I need to do my skincare. I really, very common now, always have this with me, and I love it. And do you know what I'll tell you? I love saving the dolphins and saving all the animals and the environment and the planet Earth. Thank you so much, Mother Nature. I love you, Mother Nature. I'm using this Ren eye cream. I really like it actually. This was actually a repurchase, which I've never done with eye cream before, because I'm just like, does that really work? However, I ran out of it, I went to Dubai, and I thought, your eyes are looking a wee bit dark, and it's because I never did that, so I thought, wow, it actually does work. I've got a bit of topical, they say it's topical eczema caused by stress, but that means that I've been stressed for about 6 fucking years, because I've always fucking got it. To be honest, I've probably been fucking stressed for 6 years, stressed my whole adult life. So now I use this fucking steroid cream, hydrocortisone cream that they give you, that thins the layers of your skin. So I'm gonna look about fucking 40 in 5 years, because all the doctors want to tell you is it's stress. Are you anxious? And the annoying thing is yes, but I don't think that's the answer to everything. Stop diagnosing. I could walk in and my arm could be hanging off, and they'll be like, I think you're a bit stressed. Here's some Valium. Am I allowed to say that? Here's some things to calm you down. I'm like, no, my arm's falling off. Not everything's stress. Sorry if you're a doctor. I've just not had very good experiences with being diagnosed with things. But also, am I an overreactor? Am I a hypochondriac and diagnose myself with everything? That could be a thing. So what I was saying about my coffee, just quickly while I'm editing this, I'm so aware that I tell 5 million stories within one story. So like, see when I said there, as I was saying about my coffee, like I was speaking about my coffee about like 3 minutes beforehand, and you might not remember it or not, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but that's just, I don't know what it is, so good luck keeping up. So my coffee order is really long and complicated, okay, but I'm fine ordering it because I get great enjoyment out of my coffee order, so I just do it now, so it's fine. However, now I need to add, oh, and I've got my own cup with me, so I don't need a paper cup to use onto my order. So it goes like this, right? I'm at the Costa drive-thru, I'm at the Starbucks drive-thru, or I'm just at any, no, I'm at the Costa drive-thru, and I'll have my cup here. And I'm like, hi, and they'll be like, hi, and I'm like, can I please have a medium almond milk cappuccino with wet foam? And then sometimes they'll be like, yeah, sure, and then other times they'll be like, what the fuck's wet foam? So then I need to explain wet foam. So obviously I'm ecstatic when I don't need to explain what wet foam is, but sometimes I have to, because it's not that common, and that's fine. So I'll explain it, and then they'll be like, is that everything? And then I'll be like, oh, can I have one pump of sugar-free caramel syrup in that, please? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, is that all? And then I'll be like, oh, I've actually got my own cup. This is the voice I do. That's my voice. That is my Costa drive-thru voice. I'm like a wee fairy. I'm like a wee ethereal fairy, like, whoa, look at me. I'm just wanting this wee coffee order. Like, try to make them like me so don't spit my coffee because it's that complicated to order. Then I'll be like, oh, and by the way, I've got my own cup with me to use. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. And then that'll be it. And it is nuts because some people do go up to the drive-thru window and just be like, hi, can I have a flat white? And that's it. But listen, I've got intestines that don't digest lactose, and I have taste buds that like a very particular coffee. So it's fine. And to be honest anyway, it's actual daylight robbery, the Costa coffees, but I actually meant to say cost of coffees, but it sounded like Costa coffees. But it kind of worked anyway. Cost a fucking fortune. £4.05 my coffee costs. That's shocking. That's shocking. Will I stop getting it? No. I'll continue to get it. I'll always spend my money on that. And I did say in my last vlog that I was not going to do that, but do you know what? It brings me enjoyment. It brings me enjoyment. I enjoy it. I'm not that much of an alcoholic drinker. I'll go out maybe once a month and ruin my entire existence and then keep that cycle going. So it's not as if I'm spending loads of money in the weekend, do you know what I mean? So I can buy myself a coffee, right? Right? This week, I don't really have much plans other than work. Oh my god, the personality exuding out of me because I went to one 45-minute HIIT class. This wee face thing is by a brand called Face, Glasgow brand. And these girls helped me in a traumatic event at the Effordula at the Girlies Are Out event back in December. I spoke about this on Instagram, but some of you might have missed it. Oh, it's a wee bit nippy. Oh. Where can I put you now, because I have to use my tabs. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. So when I was at the Girl Loser Out event, don't know if anyone's seen it on Dula's Instagram or on my Instagram, but basically I did like an old school at the shows, or like, I don't know, fun fairs. If you're not from Glasgow, we call it the shows, like how like a carnival, with that duck dip for a duck or whatever, and it's like the long pole and it has the wee thing like that, and you pick a duck up and the number on the bottom's the prize you get. So I did that for Dula, I called it Duck for Dula. So I got my joiner to build this for us, and we got all like cool branding and stuff, and it was really sick. And like it had cute wee ducks and all that, and then with different wee prizes. One of the prizes was actually these coffee cups. So basically it was a bit of wood like that, like a rectangle, and then a wee paddling pool. So I'd filled all the water up with a paddling pool. My friend Sophie was helping me, and I was like, right, I'm gonna go and get changed. So I was wearing Dula that day, obviously. So I go upstairs to get changed. I come back down the stairs and I can see Sophie holding onto the top of the paddling pool. And I'm walking with my stuff, I had my bag, hands full, and Sophie was like, Gilly, this is going to fall. And I was like, what do you mean? Literally, as I said, what do you mean? It collapsed. It cascaded, is that the word? It fell through the hole. Bearing in mind this paddling pool was full of water. It was like a tsunami. Glasgow's first tsunami happened in the Barras. The Barras was like the event space. This was on the dot at 11 as people were walking in. A tsunami occurred. So I'm also now putting people's life at threat because people could drown for the amount of water that's coming out. I was just standing like, nah. So I was like whipping off my heels. I'd like rolled my trousers up, and I was like trying to clean it quickly. The manager of the place and her daughter were pure helping me, and they were so nice. But then the girls that owned this face place like ran over and was pure helping me, and they were like, don't worry, it's fine, we'll fix it and all that. And I was like, oh, thank you girls. That's the backstory of them. So, and also it's really nice, I just use that for like if I've washed my face to take bits off, and then I just give it a wee wash. I give it a wee wash after, and then pop it on the radiator. And it's also good for the environment. I am an eco warrior, okay? I'm an eco warrior. Cotton wool, no. Plastic cups, sometimes if I forget this, but not all the time. I got a new tyre because I've been speaking to you for ages, but this is just what I mean, right? Like this just feels so much more better to me than like sitting down and answering questions. So that's me found my niche. That's what I do. I'm just going to ramble on to use. But like, when was it? Summertime, and I annihilated a tyre of mine. Like, I literally, it's flapping off. It's as if I gave it a fringe. Like, I cut its hair and I gave it a fringe, and it's so bad. And it gives me like the light on my thing being like, one of your tyre pressures is down, because it's literally cut in 3 million pieces. But such as Jilly would do, I just leave these things and I think it's fine, and then it's like 9 months later and I'm like, right, I actually do need to get a new tyre now. So I sorted one, but now I need to go and go to the place to get it changed. It's like a 30-minute drive. And is the stars aligning that for me today? I'm going to check my horoscope, and if there's anything about travel, I'll check my horoscope right now. And let's see if there's anything. 2 minutes, I need to turn my Dyson heater off because it's roasting. By the way, see with the electricity bills now, I won't be able to use that Dyson heater for much longer. It's an epidemic, the electricity bills. Capricorn daily horoscope. Now, if there's something about maybe like travel in here, or like facing something that you can't be arsed doing. Right, here we go. There are times in our lives when no matter how much we try, things refuse to move forward. Does that mean in a physical, like my car might eventually refuse to move forward if I don't get the tyre changed? It is a time of witnessing miracles, and it will be a fucking miracle if I actually go to this place and get the tyre changed today. Know that as and when you are faced with a roadblock, you can always pull upon them for assistance. It just said roadblock, and I'm talking about tyres. That's obviously like all in the one genre, like all those words are in the one genre. Cosmic tip, this is a time of witnessing miracles, and it actually is a miracle if I go and do this today, because I just hate life admin. I hate it. I hate stuff like this. Right, well, I'm going to go and get my tyre changed today. Wow, the wait. See if that horoscope, a horoscope can make me do anything. See if you don't believe in horoscopes, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm really, really sorry. That's what I sounded like there. I actually sound like that person. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go to Dula office now, working on new designs today, which I love to do. I love to do that. That was very Maddie Grace from TikTok. You know that girl? By the way, you will never believe what I did. This is insanity. The bed's not made because Andy was the last to get out of bed, and the boys ever make beds? No. I mean, do I ever make a bed? Rarely. This is what I did yesterday. Wow. Are you mad? Are you fucking crazy? That's my 6-minute diary. Oh God, look at these old pictures that my friend Sophie's just sent me. This night here, right? That night here, I went round to Sophie's. Our dad was out. I went round to Sophie's and drank straight vodka to the soundtrack of what was that David Guetta song? Damn, she's a sexy bitch. Is that what it is? A sexy bitch. And anyway, the drinking game was drink every time you say bitch, and I was doing it with straight vodka. Strange times. And I got well mad with it, like so drunk. I got caught. Like I went home and my mum caught me. And oh, I got in so much trouble. So much trouble. My mum and dad were well strict to me growing up. Well strict. I'm going to go and get my tyre fixed because my horoscope said something about a roadblock, and I think that's a sign to say go and get it done. I'm going to nip to a fabric shop first, because when I do designs for Dula, like I'll sketch out in my head first and then I'll play around with like just any old fabric on my mannequin, and then that's kind of how I develop design ideas. So I've got a couple of ideas in my head for festival season coming up. Ideally, the plan is that I will be wearing all Dula when I go to Coachella. I am manifesting Coachella. I mean, I'm definitely going, like I'm there. I'm there. So, right, okay, troops, come along with me till I start my week strong. That was perfect. You see that? Did you see that wee dog? Well, it was covered in oil, and it got oil all over my good trainers and my trackie, but it was worth it. He was so cute. It was a boy called Ollie. I got this salad from Nando's, and it's really super delicious. It's called the rainbow salad. It comes with hummus, but I asked without hummus because I don't know, I just don't really think hummus goes in a salad. And I add some chicken. I have an obsession with Dairy Girls. Just while I was doing that accent there, it reminded me, why did that take me so long to watch it? That is one of the most iconic programmes I've ever watched. Me and Andy are watching it together, and I swear like actual like crying with laughter watching it. Nando's, why do you never give me wild herb sauce? Wild herb sauce is the only sauce anyone should be caring about when they order a Nando's, and they never give you it. Maybe that's why they don't give you it. Go to London next week. It's London Fashion Week. I've been invited to one fashion show. And it's not even like a cat, it's Pretty Little Thing. I was invited to Pretty Little Thing's catwalk. It's not really fashion week, is it? But I need to start somewhere. So I'm just going. And then hopefully do a bit of networking, I don't know, sneak into a show. Who knows? Right, away you go, let me do my work now. Oh no, stay to the staff room. It's 6:20. She's she's a boss ass bitch. She is working on her shit. I've actually finished my Dula stuff for the day. Andy's ordered food because we're still doing Deliveroo Life just while the mice situation, I just really don't want to cook in the house, like that makes me have a walk. However, they traps have been down for a week and not one mouse has been caught. So the mice are still at large. The pest control girl's coming tomorrow. But when she came out, like, so we've now did the thing where they come out 3 times. By the way, the council, why didn't you get any council workers there? Why did you not get back to me? Why did you not get back to me, council? Because I know that you came out for someone that I know personally within 24 hours. But you couldn't even so much as reply back to me, and I gave you 5 days. I gave you 5 days, council. So what was that? I had to go private. You made me go private, council, and I couldn't get you. So any pest control council workers out there, do you want to answer me that? So anyway, we got a private person to come out. She was so nice, actually so sound. So I'll edit this wee bit of content and then I'll go over the road for my dinner. We're having Greek tonight, very excited. Hi troops. Hi. Hiya. First of all, I'm actually a Bulgin for being in this kitchen, I think, because there are mice at large. I'm just trying to pick a coffee that isn't going to make my head explode off and need the toilet halfway through my spin/boxing class. I'm listening to Good Days a whole year late, and of course I am. To be fair though, it actually took me a wee while to, I got PTSD from it because I played it so much during lockdown, so I just associated it with lockdown. It's my new Chaz song. It's my new SZA song that I'm obsessed with. If I don't see this girl this year, if I do not see her live this year, oh. Oh, someone break my heart so I can sing her songs. I mean, I'm saying someone. Andy did break my heart last night because we were looking to book stuff for Valentine's Day this week, and I gave him some options, and I was like, right, I want to book it. Let me give you some options, and then he just went ahead and booked something, and I was like, right, well, I'm paying for it. Don't steal my present idea, because that was going to be like a party's present. And he said, I don't want a present. I went, oh, here we fucking go. But it was worse, it was a dagger in the heart. I don't want a present. We've been in a relationship for 6.5 years. And I thought, oh my God, it started. It's the beginning of the end. We're going to be that couple now that we've been going out for that long. We don't do presents anymore. We don't do presents. We've been going out that long. Valentine's Day's every day. Shut your fucking mouth right now if I don't wake up with a Chanel bag. I'm only kidding, I don't want a Chanel bag, that's completely ludicrous. But we're exchanging gifts, okay? We can do a wee price cap, okay? Doesn't need to be crazy, doesn't need to be Chanel bags, okay? If you got me a Chanel bag, I'm not going to say take it back, right? But I'm not asking for that. I'm just meaning, oh no, I'm coming across an arsehole. I'm genuinely not. That's honestly banter. That's honestly jokes, right? But I just think life is so short, and there's a lot of sadness in the world, and I think every opportunity that you can celebrate, I think we should celebrate. Why would we not? You know? So I thought, park that fucking statement that you just said there right now. Park it right now, because what I will be telling you is I'm getting you a present, i.e. we're gift exchanging, okay? And it can be something nice and thoughtful. Fucking flowers and a cute card, right? Is that too much to ask? 6.5 years. That's what he said. 6.5, was going out for 6.5 years. Don't need no gifts. I thought, that's because you don't know what gift to get me. That's because you don't know me. I went, wow. That's because you don't know me. I never said that, I should have. So this is my song to him. Wonder if I hate you. Fuck you. No gifts. No fucking gifts, eh? I really need to see Doja Cat this year as well, but she's going to Coachella. The road eyes. You in a SZA tour 2022. Where's she going? Because wherever she's going, I'm going. Unfortunately, there's no concert dates for SZA in 2022. Wow. I need to go and jump in the Zoom call, and I'm going to get ready. And me and Steph are shooting a bit of content today, but literally like the smallest bit because none of us can be arsed. And then I'm going to do a little office because the leather jackets have came well, which I'm ecstatic about. So I'm going to unbox them, and then I just got other doula work that I have to do. So that's my day. Steph's not in the mood to shoot today, so I've had to message Andy. And I said that I would buy him brunch in exchange for it. I really hope, because I have to shoot. And if he can't, then do you know what I need to do? Oh shit. I need to take my tripod out and do it in the street myself, and I hate doing it. It's so fucking awkward. Like, so awkward. It's literally me standing against a wall posing with a tripod. I just look like a creep. And like, I can do it at a bit that's quiet, but like people still walk by, so I just look like a creep. Like an actual creep. It's a tragic state of affairs. Yes, that is my tripod. I can't believe the sun's out. I'm so happy. It's been so bad, the weather in Glasgow's been horror. Like freezing as well, not even just dull. So nice to have the sun. Like this outfit I have to get today, but I've shot a picture nearby once before and it was quite nice, so I'll just do it here, and then I think that'll be me. Right, never mind then. So see where that bit is there? I was going to lean against that, but I can't. Maybe I can lean against this. Just lean against that and like shoot it from here on 2.5. Let's see how that looks, team. This is wild. This is what I do to make money in it. Like, it is actually, when you actually think about it, to take pictures for a wee app that floats around via fibre optics if you're with Virgin, or via satellite if you're with Sky. Oh, it's fucking nuts. Right, so we've got blue skies, which we love. This is how it's looking, but I think if we do 2.5, right, pull it back a wee bit. Right, that could be nice, could be cute. Wow, content creating. That was tragic, completely tragic. The wind blew my tripod over about 1,000,000 times and threatened my phone's life. The initial bit that I set up, the tripod, a postman's van rolled up and he parked there and got on with his job, fair enough. And then 3 young student guys walked by and started shouting shit, and I was like, nah. Do you know what? Not today. I'm just going to go to Doula's office. I look like a member of the Men in Black. It's really sunny. How good's that? I've actually got sunglasses on today and I can use them. Have I spoke about this? I was going to speak about a pillow, but I feel like I might have spoke to you about a pillow already. I'm going to speak about the pillow, and if I have spoke about the pillow to you, then I'll go on to something else. Basically, when we moved to the flat, I brought my pillow from my mum. I love it. It's I've had that pillow since, honestly, like since birth, because I don't ever remember at any point getting a pillow, and if I did, it would be my mum that would have just swapped it, right? So I've had this pillow forever, but it's so on its dying. It was actually on its dying legs years ago. I should have just left it. My mum's, I should have binned it. I should have started afresh, but I never brought it with me, and I've actually got like a real bond with this pillow. It is a piece of shit. There's about, I don't know what, if maybe it's feathers, I don't know what's in it, right? But whatever it is, there's maybe about 5 feathers left in it, right? It's so flat. But I do like a really flat pillow. I don't really like it. I see people that sleep with 2 pillows. Jesus Christ, how the fuck do you do that? My neck would feel as if it was climbing Mount Everest. So I need it to be like quite flat, but like not mega flat, or else I get a sore neck, and this is what's happening now. Now I have, for the last 3 nights as well, been waking up with the worst neck ache ever. However, that's age as well. And what the heck? Can you tell me the process of buying pillows, please? Because I can't buy them online because I need to feel them. But then I need to go into a shop. So then, like, what's shop? Like John Lewis? Sound, let me just remortgage my house to buy a pillow for John Lewis, because why is that place so expensive? And
and COVID. Am I allowed to even touch pillows? Am I allowed to even test pillows? That seems like something that COVID would stop. So how am I going to get a new pillow? And I need a new pillow, and I've just not did it because of all these roadblocks. There's a lot of obstacles, and I'm like, nah. What I'll do is I'll just wait till my neck falls off, and then I'll get a new pillow. Well, traffic much? It's only half 3. What the heck? Is this like school traffic or something? So this is another thing that we need to do as well. We actually need to start completely afresh and buy all new pillows, because the pillows that we have do not fit our bed, and that's why the bed looks shit when we make it. Because I've always thought, I mean, there's a lot of other things that the bed looks shit. I mean, I fucking never really make my bed anyway, but when I do make my bed, I'm like, that doesn't look like a hotel. It feels like a hotel bed when I'm in it, because I got nice sheets from John Lewis that cost me my whole existence. Any savings whatsoever that I had, I spent it on 2 duvets and bed sheets from John Lewis. I've never felt more robbed in my life. But what I will say is, wow, it's a high thread count. See when Joe Exotic was like, I will never financially recover from this. That was what I was like when I bought the John Lewis duvets and sheets. And then this is what actually made me realise that my pillows aren't king size pillows, because when I bought the sheets and the duvet from John Lewis, it came in a pack with pillowcases, and when I put the pillowcases on the pillowcases were way too big, and I was like, wait a damn minute, wait a minute, why am I going through all pop culture, all people saying wait a minute? But truly, hold on, hold your horses, pillows aren't all one size. Was this known? Was this a known thing for everybody? Because I'm 27 years of age, and that's me only realising that you get pillows for the size of mattress, like the size of bed you have. So we actually need to do an overhaul of all our pillows and start again. So I'm going to do a doula stuff now, and try and like win my day. I'm trying to get my day back on the right track and win it. It's not a complete flop, because I shot a wee bit of that content. I'm sure I'll be able to salvage a picture from the tragic tripod stuff. I did a Zoom call that went really well for doula, and now I'm going to go to the office and do some design bits and get really super excited for spring and summertime. I'm excited to see the leather jackets all hanging up. I also need to do like a kind of, like, not so much a campaign, because it's just like a restock. So we've got loads of content anyway, but I'll need to do like a restock marketing plan. I'll show you the leather jackets all hanging up when I get in. I'm excited. Can we just observe a minute how ridiculous all these bags I have? I have 3 bags, and the world's heaviest but best planner. I'll carry this with you to the end. But I think it's just like, girls out there, I seen this TikTok and it was like my wife leaving the car, and she was like grabbing all this stuff and like hanging stuff in her mouth and all that, and then it was like me leaving the car and it was a guy, he was literally just undoing, like turning the engine off. Like, I'm at school and I've got PE, art, home econs, home economics and techie all in one day, but like every day. Like, I've always got so much stuff to carry. Right, shall we go and see the leather jackets? Woohoo! Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo! Woohoo! We're going to do some bits on this mannequin, but I'm not going to show you that because I am, not that I'm some design queen. Well, maybe I am a design queen, I'm not sure. But there's just a lot of, you know, potential copying going on, so I'm not going to show you that. I'm just finishing editing this vlog, and that's the end of the vlog, by the way, so will I ever do an outro? I'm not sure. But on that, Abby this morning sent me pictures of a PLT skirt and they copied doula. So that's actually quite funny that I just said that. Oh my god, I wish that in existence. That's so annoying. Universe, why? Anyway, thanks for watching from me and my bowl cut.